contextual, even though things are also decontextualized. Thus, there's lots of diversity, which is great and wonderful, but we still have that sense of fragmentation. We cling to, I mean, and a lot of times, one of the big things of the problems with particularly with our political culture, but our society, if you want to look at the United States as a society, we tend to hang out with people who are just like us, in a sense, even though they might not live with us. We don't want to listen to the other point of view, which is very, very problematic. In any case, so another idea here is culture is socially constructed through language and mediums. So reality is sort of a social construction. There's no reality outside the construction of it through our language, through our mediums, through our rhetoric. And since there's no set medium, we constantly fight over meaning. We constantly fight over power and money and all that type of stuff. And also, I mean, I thought all the debates about transgendered bathrooms is sort of a metaphor for this. I mean, we used to think just boys and girls, men and women. Things are more complicated than that. And that is, in a sense, sort of a postmodern way of thinking about things. Doesn't mean there's good things and bad things with postmodernism, but basically, that's one of the reasons why a lot of people are fighting against this. I mean, it makes them uneasy because it's more complex. It's not easy. Nothing's easy anymore. Everything is messy. Everything blurs. Boundaries blur. Part of postmodernism grew out of architecture, where they took different genres of architecture and threw them together. Pastiche, right? Barbie, it's all different. It's all together. It's all very messy, and that's contemporary world. And we have to understand that if we are going to be effective, understand persuasion, be effective persuaders, be effective consumers of persuasion. So, truth, knowledge, certainty, all questions, so persuaders can actually create reality through visuals, targeting individual folks. And that's sort of an important, there's more to it, obviously, but that's sort of an important point. At the end of the day, they say, with this understanding, our contemporary world and its inhabitants are influenced by media. Basically, this idea is that as new industries, media, ways of knowing emerge, people began to question, taking for granted theories, assumptions, or views of reality. Today, we are faced with a struggle among various interests to manage power in our culture. Persuasion and media are central features of this struggle because they tell us, in a sense, they're so pervasive and invasive. They tell us what reality is. Why do we value education? Why do we think this way instead of this way over here? Why do some people value diversity and other people don't? Why do some people, it's all messy. What's the big point in a review? Barbie's going to give you the review. I don't know what the big point really is, except we have to understand where we are right now. But culture is always moving. But we have to understand this sort of larger context. And we have to understand that the medium is the message, and the medium sort of impacts things like truth and intelligence and how we see the world. We have to understand that knowledge is fragmented. Knowledge is, appears in form suitable to television. It requires certain processing skills. And there's lots of invisible technologies. We have to understand that we live in a post-industrial culture. We have to understand that we live in a postmodern condition. We have to understand persuasion as visual is targeted to individual. Right? What else should I say? Okay, I can't think of anything. Barbie and all the rest of us. How long was this? Only 30 minutes. Perfect. Say bye. That looks like Taylor Swift. Is that Taylor Swift? Shake it off. Bad blood. Ooh, push-ups. In any case, I wanted to say thank you to Barbie and Barbies for helping me out. Hope you were entertained, because that's really what the world is all about these days. Infotainment, entertainment. If you were entertained, then you were educated, because education equals entertainment, or entertainment equals education. Maybe. I don't know. Nah. Take care.